Hello friends, it's Dave here from SaveDex, here to talk to you about Sonic Central, which happened just a few hours ago as I'm recording this. This was a sort of like a Nintendo Direct style video Sega put on to talk about Sonic's 30th anniversary. There was several announcements they made of things to look forward to this year and next, and I'm here to just bring you my thoughts to them. I did do a live stream of my reaction to it, that is available on the channel if you wish to check that out. And make sure you consider hitting that subscribe button if you want to keep up to me, because I'm going to be doing videos like this for E3 as well, mainly of Nintendo, talk about my thoughts on what they did with them. And they said there's going to be more of these Sonic style announcement videos throughout the year. I don't know how many more, but I'm bound to do videos like this again and reacting to them, giving you my thoughts on them. So again, I will be keeping you all up to date on what I think of Sonic announcements. That's basically the gist of it. So I'm going to go through what this direct was. It was like 12 minutes long, which I was expecting it to be longer than that, and overall thoughts, I was kind of underwhelmed by it. The sort of big announcements I took from it were ones that got leaked already, and the rest of the announcements were just things that they didn't really announce anything, just sort of teased things, which was a bit of a shame, but I'll talk about them more as we get to them. So the first thing they announced was the Sonic 30th Anniversary Symphony Orchestra, which is going to be streamed for free, or put online for free for us to watch. And so that's on the June 23rd. So that's a nice little thing to put on, because, you know, I never got around to watching the Zelda one they did for the 25th anniversary there. I am looking forward to watching Sonic's one online, so that's pretty cool. Nice little thing to do. Next, they talked about a few cameos Sonic's going to be making in other games. One of them being Tokyo 2020 Olympics. I don't own that game, so I cannot benefit from this. But honestly, when it first started, I thought it was live action footage. Not because of the humans in it, I wasn't looking at them, but because of that Sonic costume. Basically, you can have one of the Olympians in a Sonic costume. Kind of like those big, you know, ones that you see in holiday camps or at parades and things like that. And it looked so lifelike. Again, it didn't look like a real Sonic the Hedgehog, but it looked like a real person in one of those costumes. And alongside the human characters, it actually looked a lot more lifelike than these CG humans in it, and it was kind of creepy, not gonna lie. But that's a free thing coming on June the 22nd. But one thing we can benefit from is the cameo in 2 Point Hospital, a game that Sophie owns, and on July the 30th they're adding in Sonic, Tails, Knuckles and Amy. I remember seeing, I can't think if there are any others, but I don't know if this is meant to be the characters or if it's just, again, the humans in the game in costumes, because there were like several of the same characters at one point. So yeah, that's just a nice little bonus there, sort of adds a bit more charm to the game, doesn't it, and things like that. Always got to look forward to them. And then the other cameo they put in there was a game called Lost Judgement, which I've never heard of before. And I noticed it's not coming to the Switch, which is probably why I've never heard of it. But I do have a PS4, so maybe I can pick this one up, because it's got an arcade machine in that game's world that has the complete version of Sonic the Fighters on it. What a great idea. I really like that. It kind of reminds me of Donkey Kong 64, where you find the arcade machine and it's got the original Donkey Kong on it. Oh man, that's such a nice touch. I mean, Sonic the Fighters isn't the best game ever, but I remember that. It's a blast from the past. I appreciate little details like that. But the big announcement for me, and it's one that got leaked sadly, but it's Sonic Colors Ultimate. That's coming out on the September the 7th. That's not just a few months away. It's coming to Switch, it's coming to everything basically. And yeah, it's just an HD version of Sonic Colors. I don't know how much is being added to it. We don't even know if this is going to be a full price release as I'm recording it or not. But if they are going to make it full price, I wonder what they're going to add, because obviously sometimes other ports come over, HD ports, and people are like, oh, do I spend full price on this because it's not really adding much? And is that going to be the case here? One little thing I'd have liked to have done, but I don't think they will, because they would have said in this, is if they included the DS version as well in some way. But it's a great game though. If you haven't played this, and it was Wii exclusive, it's coming to the other consoles as well, so people that have never owned Nintendo consoles can finally play this game. Yeah, fantastic. I just wish it wasn't leaked, because my reaction was just, oh okay, it is happening, rather than, oh my god, they're doing Sonic Colors HD. Like, you know, great game though. I'm really looking forward to playing this again. Then Roger Craig Smith appeared, the voice of Sonic, who stepped down from the role a while ago, but recently, just a couple of days ago I think, said that he's returning to it. Came to say they're doing a few animations based on Sonic Colors called Rise of the Wisps, and I wasn't too keen on the art style for it, but there's just a couple of things going to get put online I think, so you know, worth checking out. I'm pretty sure I'll enjoy them alright. Then they announced Sonic Origins, and they said that's coming out next year. Now, when they first showed it, there's 5 games in this collection, but they showed the same 5 games sort of like stacked on top of each other, so it was like 3 rows of those 5 games. So at first glance it looked like there were 15 games in this collection. So what they're giving us is Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic & Knuckles and Sonic CD. Assuming they'll have the connectivity to play Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But it's quite exciting because we haven't seen Sonic CD or Sonic 3 and Knuckles on the Switch yet, and Sonic 3 and Knuckles is one that hasn't been brought back for a while, so yeah, it's great to be able to play that again. And it looks like Sonic 1 and 2 were in like widescreen, but Sonic 3 wasn't. I don't know what the case is there, or whether it's not out till next year, they've got time to adjust that. But it kind of depends on the price, on whether this is going to be worth it, because I already own the Sega Mega Drive Classics and the Mega Drive Mini and Sonic collections that has, like, especially the first 2 games over and over again. So is it worth me getting this? So I doubt they'll charge a full price or anything like that, but I remember Sonic Mega Collection had those games minus Sonic CD, but it had like Sonic 3D Blast and things like that on it as well. So that was a good package back then, but now that's like years and years later, nearly 20 years later, and how much are they going to charge for this? Is this going to be worth getting again? Depending how much they charge. And they really could have gone all out with the 2D games. Like, we haven't heard about the Sonic Advance series yet. I hope they put that on the Switch at some point as well. Then they went through a bunch of stuff about mobile, like Sonic Dash and stuff. I wasn't really that interested in all that, but you're getting pirate costumes or something, but I haven't got much to say about that. And speaking of not having much to say, let's talk about that Sonic Prime segment. They pretty much told us nothing. Like, there's nothing that we didn't know or suspect already. It's a Netflix show. It's got 24 episodes, they said, coming out next year. And they said the story involves Sonic, like, saving the universe while also on a journey of self-discovery. Pretty much the exact same story you can have for any sort of action-based kids animation. I don't know, like, why tell us anything if you're not going to tell us anything? Oh my god, but at least show us a screenshot of what the characters look like. I want to see their designs, come on. Next they went through some merchandise, and the one that I'm really highlighting is the Encyclopedia. I'm really looking forward to that. That looks quite bulkier than I thought it would, so yes, that Encyclopedia, I want it now. And then they sort of ended it, and I was like, that can't be it. And then they said, oh no, we've got one more thing. And I'm still thinking this is quite short, but one more thing though. This could be like a 3-minute trailer for something. And it was a teaser, I'd say, but it showed Sonic. At first I thought it was classic Sonic, but this is probably just the design Sonic has in this game. 3D game. Like Sonic just running around the woods, and then there's like this symbol it shows. 2022 coming out. Like with Sonic Prime, why show us anything if you're not going to tell us anything? Like, we can't even speculate on what that is. Like, why not at least show off like a new trailer? Like in Mario Odyssey first announced, and it showed his hat has eyes now. They didn't show us the capture mechanic there, but his hat has eyes. What's that all about? Like, but there's nothing really to go on here other than that symbol at the end, but that could just mean anything. I'm sure it's going to be significant to the game, but man, why show us anything if you're not going to show us anything? That's what I said earlier, but it applies to this as well. But anyway, overall, this Direct was underwhelming, to say the least. The big announcements I took from it, the Sonic Colors remake and the Sonic Origins, they got leaked. We knew about them already, so they weren't really surprising announcements. But the good news is, they said there will be more announcements during the year, so we got more to look forward to. I'm glad they didn't show off any big guns here, because if they showed off Sonic Mania 2, that could make the next one seem really underwhelming then. So yeah, start off small here, depending on how it goes, and hopefully we'll get things like the Sonic Adventure remakes we all want, but maybe they want to get Sonic Colors out before they go into like Generations and Sonic Adventure and all that coming out, so maybe. But yeah, Sonic Mania 2, please Sega, let's just find out about that sooner rather than later, hopefully. So anyway, those were my thoughts on the Direct as a whole. I enjoyed streaming this one with some of you watching with me. It was really made that a lot more enjoyable, so thank you very much to those who joined me for the stream. Remember, I will be doing the same sort of streaming reactions to Nintendo's next Direct at E3, so look forward to that. Make sure you're subscribed, don't miss out. And yes, that's pretty much all I can say. Just make sure you click that like as well, got to do that. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. See you in the next one.